How did I not learn this before? A brilliant trick I learned from an Italian friend. To start today's recipe, we're going to need 2.5 cups of milk. We're going to add half a cup of water. And then we'll add 250 grams of pasta. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Emma Johnson from Miami, Florida. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. Notice that the milk is slowly starting to thicken. Now I'll add 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm sure you're going to be surprised by the final result, and you'll want to make this often. I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of paprika. I learned this secret from the owner of a 5-star restaurant, and I never ate pasta any other way after that. Now I'll add some mozzarella cheese. The amount is up to you. Use as much as you like. If you want, you can also add other types of cheese like Parmesan or cheddar. Cover and let it cook for 15 minutes. In another pan, I'm going to drizzle some olive oil. Add 200 grams of bacon. I'm sure you'll come back here to thank me after you try it. Using a spatula, stir while frying. Add 1 chopped onion, 3 minced garlic cloves. I'm certain this will become part of your routine, just like it became part of mine. This is the secret that big restaurant owners don't want you to find out. I started saving so much on lunch after learning this. Now add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and half a teaspoon of black pepper. Look how beautiful it's getting, and you can't even imagine how good it smells. If you don't believe this pasta recipe is as amazing as I say, try making it at home and then come back to tell me what you think. It's a perfect option for busy days. It's so easy that it's ready in less than 30 minutes. This is exactly how it should look. Transfer the bacon to a plate. That's where we'll build our dish. My family asks me to make it almost every day. Finally, add the pasta we prepared earlier. It's so good you won't be able to eat just a little. I learned this trick from my Italian friend, who told me this is his favorite way of eating pasta.
This is how the French make chicken. I wonder if it's going to be any good. Let's try it. So we're going to start the recipe by taking a large chicken breast. Do a butterfly cut. So slice the chicken breast in half, but don't separate it into 2 pieces. It should look just like this. The thickness should be about 1 to 2 fingers. Now cover the chicken with plastic wrap. So place a sheet of plastic over the chicken, cover the meat well, and then use a kitchen mallet to gently pound the meat to break down the fibers. This step is super important. We're tenderizing the meat. Now just discard the plastic wrap and let's season it, which is the most important part. We're going to add a generous amount of salt, also season with black pepper. Go ahead and set aside. And then in another bowl, we're going to add flour and set aside. Then in another bowl, add 2 eggs. Little parsley to taste, and 50 grams of Parmesan cheese. So just mix everything really well, and now let's spread the chicken. So start with the flour, spreading it all over the chicken. Then you're going to coat with the seasoned eggs. This process is very simple and easy. You are going to fall in love with this recipe. Now to cook, we're going to heat a pan with butter and olive oil. Go ahead and saute 3 garlic cloves in there. And once your kitchen starts to smell really amazing, go ahead and add the chicken to the pan. You want to fry well on one side very carefully and then flip and repeat the process on the other side. And then after frying the chicken well, just take it out of the pan and set aside. I'm setting it aside on a plate just to speed things up. Now, in In the same pan, we're going to add half a cup of white wine. Also add half a cup of chicken broth. And add 2 garlic cloves and cook until the sauce thickens. Now, once the sauce is more consistent, it's ready to continue the recipe. Now we're just going to add the juice from our special ingredient. Enhance the flavor with the juice of half of a lemon. Now, after adding the juice, we're also going to add 1 tablespoon of butter. Then add another tablespoon of butter to really boost the flavor and some parsley to taste. So just stir and mix everything really well. Now add the fried chicken into that sauce. You want to spread the sauce all over the meat and then repeat the process on the other side of the chicken. So cook over medium heat for 5 minutes. After this time, flip again and repeat the process. And this recipe is now ready. I promise you have never cooked a chicken that smells as good as this one. Serve the dish and call your family to try it out. Now don't forget to serve the chicken with the sauce on top. This chicken recipe can really go with salads, pasta, rice on its own. I'm so ready to try this perfect recipe with flawless flavor. Try this at home and enjoy.
This is how you get the juiciest and most golden chicken in the world. Here we have 1 whole chicken. I'll cut it in half and open it like this. Tell me, how do you cook whole chicken at home? I'd love to know your recipe. In a bowl, we have 300 grams of butter. I'll add the zest of 1 lime, 2 crushed garlic cloves, and mix well. I'll shape the butter into 2 round portions and place them inside the chicken. Then close and secure with skewers to seal. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a big hug. Today's hug goes to Jennifer Miller from Austin, Texas. I'm really glad you're enjoying our recipes. Here we have 200 grams of butter. I'll cut it into pieces. This mixture will give our recipe a unique flavor. And melt it in the microwave. Once that's done, I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, lime zest, the juice of 2 limes, and mix well until smooth. We'll place it on the oven rack. I'll brush the chicken completely with the mixture. In a bowl, I'll put 1 kilo of peeled potatoes, 3 sliced carrots, 150 grams of chopped champignons, mushrooms, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, olive oil to taste, and mix well. And sprinkle rosemary on top. I'll place it in the oven along with the rack holding the chicken. Bake for 50 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicken made this way, with these vegetables, is simply delicious.
I put ground beef on top of the potatoes, and the result was incredible. For our recipe, I'm going to cut 3 potatoes into small slices. I don't know how I went so long without this delicious dish on my table. Now I make it every week. Everyone at home loves this meal, and whenever I make it, there's nothing left. Next, I'm going to add olive oil to a pan. This recipe is going to impress you. I'll transfer our potatoes to the pan. This is an amazing meal. Quick, easy, with few ingredients. And the best part, it's delicious. There's no reason not to make it at home and enjoy this treat. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 of paprika, and 1 of oregano. I'll mix until our potatoes are well seasoned and fried. Once fried, I'll place our potatoes in a glass dish. Guys, I love the result of this recipe. In the same pan, I'm going to add a little more olive oil. I'll add 1 diced onion and also 3 minced cloves of garlic. I'll stir until our onions are well browned. Next, I'll add 500 grams of ground beef. I'll mix our ingredients until the beef cooks a bit. Once it's like this, I'll add another teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 of paprika, and 1 of oregano. I'll mix all our ingredients so beef becomes even more flavorful with our seasoning. To finish, I'll add half a cup of tomato sauce. I'll stir a bit more so the beef absorbs the flavor of our tomato sauce. Now, I'll place our ground beef on top of the potatoes. Take the chance and tell me if you have any different recipes using potatoes and ground beef. I'd love to know more about your favorite meals. This is the perfect meal for Sunday lunches with family gathered around, and I'm sure it will be the highlight of the day because the result is so wonderful. I'll add mozzarella on top of our dish. I have no doubt it will become one of your favorite meals as well. The result is so amazing, it's sure to impress you. I'll bake it at 360 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. Once the time is up, our recipe will be ready. I have no doubt you'll come back to thank me for teaching you this wonderful lunch. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. See you in the next video. Bye.